Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the bias and sentiment indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the bias and sentiment indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 310 indicators. And out of those 310 indicators, 124 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 124 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Okay, so today's indicator is the bias and sentiment indicator. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And the setup on this is relatively easy. So we have two different clouds here, and they are both going from blue to red or from red to blue. But you can see that there are moments where the cloud darkens, either goes to a darker red, darker shade of red, or darker shade of blue. And that's really what we are looking for. So when the initial color appears, and so for example right here where we see it goes from blue, starts dropping into red, that's a good sign that a change may be coming soon. And then when it drops into a darker red, that would be a sign to go short. And same way on the other side. So you can see this big red cloud down here at the bottom, and it goes red, light red, then darker red, and then it starts to go blue right here, a lighter blue. That is a good indicator that a change is starting to take place. Then once the dark blue actually sets in, that will be a sign or a signal to go long. So that's how we're going to be testing it. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing, see what we can get out of this. All right, so looks like we didn't quite pick up a first signal here. We weren't into the year yet, but you can see here a good example when the dark red cloud appeared, we have the light red, then it goes to dark red, and when it does, we get a nice move to the downside. That's what we're hoping to achieve. So then over here on this side, we pick up a long signal right there. You can see that it goes from light blue to a darker shade of blue, and we get a nice move to the upside. So very good. And then we'll look at this over here because this is a good kind of example of a continuation right here. So we see it goes from a dark blue, then part of the cloud drops to a red for just a moment, then back into another dark blue again. And so technically that would be another signal to go long right there, a continuation. That is if you weren't already in a trade, but we're going to assume that we are not. And so we'll go ahead and continue on here. And you can see that the red, light red starts to appear and then drops into a dark red right about there on that candle. And we continue to get a nice move to the downside. So far we are doing not too bad. Then we pick up a long over here on this side. Let's see, let's measure this out here. And we were able to get to the take profit. And so that would be another decent trade right there. Be mindful of this right here because it looks like maybe it dropped to a dark cloud for just a moment, right? Nope. Looked like maybe right here for just a moment, but it did not. So we'll go ahead and continue on with it here. We pick up a long signal over here to this side. And once again, that one works out for us rather nicely. So doing good so far. Trying to track these here. So it looks like, so right there, right there. And so what I'm looking at are these coordinates over here to this side. That gives us a really good way to track. You see how whenever I'm hovering over this dark blue area right here, if you look at these coordinates, almost all of them are blue except for the very last one. It's a light purple or a purple color. If I hover over this dark red cloud, you can see all the coordinates are red except for that last, well, the last one is black, but then there's the dark purple and the rest are red. So that's how I'm gauging when we actually get a full color change. And you can see right here whenever I hover over this one, even though it looks like it drops into a dark red cloud for a moment, it actually doesn't, because we have 3 reds, 2 blues, then that purple and black. So we will ignore that one and we will move on. Over here to this side though, you can see right there, right here, there, on that candle right there. That's the one where it actually drops into the full color change, and it does go down. Looks like getting us to take profits. Double check here. And yes, it does. Now would be a good time to say that if you are looking to excel your trading knowledge, whether you are a new trader or an experienced trader, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only Discord channel on our Discord server. Of course, you need to join our Patreon to do that. It's super cheap. You can find a link to it down below in the description. But in our Patreon only channel, we provide a lot of great information, some more in-depth, kind of higher level information than we provide on the regular Discord server. We provide a list to all the indicators that we have tested, as well as a list of a lot of the winning indicators for the MT platform. And so if you're interested in using or providing or getting, I guess I should say, the indicators for the MT platform, the winning indicators, then we have a pretty significant list. I don't think all of them, but pretty close to. And then as well as our admins and some of the other members of the Patreon channel, they are providing regular market analysis almost on a daily basis, different time frames, different conditions, but they are outlining those ideal market conditions that you should be looking for to dial in your trading strategy, or if you're just looking for the ideal market conditions to be jumping in and out of some trades, something along those lines, then that is definitely something you should be interested in. They are providing really good information to grow small accounts really quickly, and as well as a lot of great information. It is a very positive, uplifting environment, and so we have really great team of people in there being positive, really uplifting each other and helping each other out. So again, I highly recommend you check that out. It's a great place to be. So back to the indicator here. All right, so we just got that short there. That one worked out for us really, really decent. Pick up a long over here on this side right there. It looks like this one is going to be the first losing trade right there. And then we pick up a looks like we pick up another long signal right here. Just going back and taking another look at these here to make sure that we were right on the right point of entering. I mean, I guess we could look at the cloud itself, but I feel like these coordinates are a little bit more important to be jumping into at a specific time. So it looks like that one right there actually would have been a losing trade. So let's just dial in those a little bit more so that way it's a little bit easier to see. This one's a little challenging in that aspect, being able to see it quite correctly. So I'm going to cut a little bit of the video out here because it's getting a little long. I don't want it to get much longer. So I'll pick this up when we get it closer to the end of the year. Okay, so we are at the end of the year now. Let's go ahead and add these up. Let's see what we can get out of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trading signals all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 winning trades. And so it is going to meet the 60% criteria, just edged right over that criteria there. But all in all, seems like a very interesting indicator. Not bad at all. Provides a lot of really decent information beyond just the signals that it gives. And so this one seems like it could really do decent on screen. So yeah, this one's definitely going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.